Hi, all. So, I am here to give my two critiques. And the first critique that I'm going to give is on Darcy Collins. So, Darcy, first I want to say great job on your detail. It was very interesting. Your story was very interesting, and it was a wowing story. I don't hear any of that more so people telling me. I more so hear things like that on TV. So, to hear that from you on your speech, that was a great story. It was very detailed. Only thing I would give critique on is having an introduction on your speech. Tell just basically what your speech is going to be about, or just kind of give a slight introduction. Use hands more to tell the story. Sound more enthusiastic. I mean, your story was great. So I would have, just sounded a little more enthusiastic, and to close strong when it comes down to your speech. Leave the audience wowed. Leave them wondering what happened in the apartment, just whatever, just leave them wow. My second critique would be for Richard Davis. Richard Davis, the only thing that I would have to say about your speech is your posture. I felt that your posture was kind of slumped over a little, just kind of hovering over the camera, until you got to the point where you described how your uncle was walking across the rail. That's when you started to use hand gestures and everything in your speech. It was a great speech. It flowed to me. Your detail was great. You didn't have to stop and wonder what happened next or what came next. It was all there simply because it was a story that you remembered, and that you obviously love telling, and it was great. I laughed a little. It kept me wondering what's gonna happen next. So I must say, great job on your speech altogether. It was a great story. As far as my speech, the critiques that I would give myself, I could have been more ready. I could have simply jotted down a few notes, went over it to make myself be more ready when it came down to give my speech, to deliver it to people so that people can hear it. I felt as if I was thinking about what was going to come next, although I knew. I'm not sure if it was nervousness or what, but I felt like I thought about what was going to happen next instead of it just coming out. So therefore, I felt like my speech did not flow. It didn't flow as well as others did, or as well as I know that it could have. So therefore, I could have done way better than that. So therefore, now I know next time to jot some notes down and be ready to wow an audience, and tell my story the way that I know that I can tell it, the way that I know it happened. So those are my critiques. Thank you, guys.